Hi, I'm Dr. Sara Naserzadeh.
And I'm Dr. Alan Altman, and we're here today on Love Bites, talking with Jack Myers, author of Hooked Up. Hi, we're here at Love Bites. I'm Alan Altman, and my co-host, Dr. Sara Naserzadeh. And we're here with Jack Myers, author of Hooked Up. Now, Jack, you mentioned before that pornography, porno, with this younger generation is not having the kind of impact that it had with the older generation. Now, for the older generation, let me speak our concerns, or she's not as old as I am, but certainly the concerns about the fact that porn, especially the ubiquitous availability of it right now, for the generations beyond this young generation, used to set the stage for what, for instance, men who used it more, set the stage for what they anticipated sexually, for what they fantasized about sexually, for what they wanted sexually, but more importantly to us as physicians and psychologists, how they looked at women, how they viewed women, what they expected from what they saw. How is that different in this generation?
Well, it's radically different. Of course, I studied the current generation of college students who have grown up with the internet as an embedded part of their lives, and with that came porn. The exposure to it, as you say, is ubiquitous, and it's no longer forbidden fruit. It's no longer something that you watch hidden away in the closet, and you get in trouble if your parents find you looking at it. Now,
you still don't want to watch it on an airplane,
you
but
still may get in trouble if your parents find it. But it's there. It's something they're exposed to their whole lives. It doesn't have a special connotation to it in any way. And according to my research that I did for Hooked Up, many women consider it to be a normal part of their sexual relationships with their partners, and not something that's forbidden or even aspirational. It's just a reality, and therefore it doesn't have that kind of restricted sensibility to it, where it's something you have to avoid or prevent yourself from, prevent others from being exposed to.
Sara, do you feel that still has an impact on what young men see when they look at women?
Absolutely, not only young men, but also, everyone still. There are two components to that from, psychological perspective. And I work with couples mostly. So one is that it's not a forbidden fruit. It's okay individually, but as long as the partner is on board. But if they figure out that their partner is looking at porn without them knowing, the same impact of cheating and infidelity applies. So the same hurt, the same everything, we go through the same process with the couples, with the other person in the couple. The other thing is when you talk about, well, as everybody knows, I'm sexologist. So I deal with younger and younger people in their 20s, young and very healthy, athletic and all that, with sexual dysfunction. And when they end up, and I call it sexual dysfunction, it's not funny, because it's not as if they just have a problem, they have a dysfunction. They come in and they say, oh, I can't have an erection. When I'm in the presence of a woman or of a man, whoever their partner is, I can't get an erection. And the main cause is, we did further research on that, and we realized that the way that people connected to one another, we have 5 senses, right? And the strongest one regarding sexuality was kinesthetic. So we would get aroused by touching. Yes, we could watch something, visually get aroused, but then bodily arousal most often happens with the kinesthetic touch, kinesthetic sense. But nowadays, it's more into your brain, the same hand, the same penis. So they do the masturbation to the porn, and then this connection gets them away from the real connection with the, really real body. So when they are together with a partner, as much as they love them, they appreciate them, they can connect. And it takes us a while to bring them down and to connect them again to the reality. And that's one thing that I deal with a lot with younger and younger generation.
Well, we're certainly getting well deep into it, and it deserves that depth.